Hey guys, it's Mike Chen here in Stockholm, Sweden, and this is going to be another 7-Eleven video because the other day I walked into the local 7-Eleven here. You gotta see this. It's such a tidy 7-Eleven, and it's got so much food, all different types of food. The cookies here and muffins actually look really appetizing. They got chocolate, they got cake, brownies. Check this out. A choose your own candy wall. Everything is so organized. And spacious. This looks like an IKEA version of 7-Eleven. Oh, there's like a menu that you can order different drinks from. There's all sorts of frozen food items. Oh, meatball. Sandwiches, salads, hot foods, pizza. Oh man, everything looks pretty darn good. Let's grab some lunch. This is a pizza with a ham on top. Whoa. And they toast this fresh for you and the ham becomes like a little burnt, definitely toasty. Oh, comes like a ham chip. No, whoa, that's just really good. Like a toasty little prosciutto chip. Look at this pizza. Definitely a little doughy on the side, but it's for sure a really cheesy pizza with fresh basil on it as well. Besides the crust being a little thick, this is a solid 7-Eleven pizza. Tons, and I mean tons of cheese. The tomato sauce is good. The cheese is toasty on top. That's delicious. And like I said, the prosciutto becomes nice and crispy. Overall, it's a pretty fresh pizza that you get from 7-Eleven. I don't think I've ever had a 7-Eleven pizza have a cheese pull like that. Also, something that looks really good here are the pastries. So I got a couple of them. I got a Danish and a croissant. This thing looks like it came from a bakery, like fresh from a bakery. This thing looks super airy and flaky. It's not as good as I thought it was going to be, but it's still a very solid croissant. This Danish looks incredible. This thing is extremely flaky. It's super light. It looks beautiful. Okay, this is really good. It's super, super light. There's frosting on top. It's incredibly airy. The custard in the middle is nice and thick and sweet and rich. I wouldn't say they're top tier pastry items, but definitely the best I ever had from a convenience store. I really love the candy wall at the 7-Eleven. So I hear this is the thing right now, is this candy called the Bubs candy, like a gummy candy. It's a banana gummy candy. A lot softer than a gummy bear. The texture is actually kind of like a mattress, almost like a foamy texture to it. I like it. I don't think I've ever had something like this before. Also, I got this one that kind of looks like a key or a wizard staff, however you want to look at it. Oh. Both of the candy, a lot softer than I thought it was going to be. This one is definitely less foamy. I think I like the Bubs a lot better. Also, I got these little pink mushrooms. Oh my gosh. What did it happen? Oh, it's super tough. That's like a crispy licorice. It has a crunch, kind of chews like a licorice. That's not that good. I got a bunch of microwave dishes that I'm gonna eat for dinner tonight. I got 2 Swedish meatball dishes that I'm really excited about. Now let's go home and cook it up. All right, dinner time, and before getting to the food, just want to give a big thank you and shout out to the sponsor of this video, Upside. I mentioned this before, but this is one of the greatest apps I have ever downloaded. And if you guys like saving money, you like getting cash back, like legit cash back on things like gas, groceries, eating out, you need to download this app. And the whole process is super simple. Just download the app, and when you log in, it's gonna show you in your surrounding area where to get cash back at gas stations, at grocery stores, restaurants. It's gonna tell you all the deals that's around you. Or if you're going somewhere, you can type in the destination you're going to. It's gonna give you a list of gas stations, grocery stores, convenience stores in that area where you can get cash back on your purchases. For example, back in the Seattle area, it tells me I can save 15 cents per gallon at the 76 gas station, or I can get 16% cash back from inside the store. Or I can get 29% cash back at the McDonald's, 15% cash back at the Taco Bell, and after you earn your cash back, you can cash out anytime to your bank account, to your PayPal, or an e-gift card to Amazon. I mean, gas prices are still pretty high right now, so getting cash back when you gotta fill up anyway, that's a great deal. And for me, my cash back usually just go for more food or gas, so circle of life, right? But this is just such an easy way for some extra income. I think we all pledge all the time to spend less or save more, and it's pretty difficult because prices are going up everywhere all the time. But with Upside, you get cash back on essentials you're buying anyway. And top earners on Upside are getting as much as $300 per month. And like I said, it's so simple. All you gotta do is download the free app, and right away you can start getting cash back on gas, groceries, eating out, because there's over 100,000 participating gas stations, grocery stores, restaurants. So you can pretty much get cash back wherever you go. And what I like about this is actual cash back. There's no confusing reward system. There's no points, there's no credits, just actual cash you can transfer straight to your account. Like I said, all you gotta do is download the free app, claim the offer for whatever you're buying, pay as usual with your credit card or debit card, then follow the simple instructions in the app to get paid. That's it. So if you wanna give this a try, download the free Upside app. The link is in the description box below, and use the promo code Mike Chen, and you'll get an extra $10 cash back on your first grocery store or restaurant purchase. Again, download the free app, use my promo code Mike Chen for an extra $10 cash back on your first grocery store or restaurant purchase. All right, dinner looks pretty good. I got a warm pot. Not really sure what this is yet. I'm really excited for this. 2 different Swedish meatballs. I have really fallen in love with Swedish meatballs in this country because I had a phenomenal one the first night I was here. And also, check this out, Asia box. Red curry chicken with jasmine rice. Haven't had rice in a while, so looking forward to this. All right, let's start off with a meatball. This guy looks like he knows what he's doing. This thing smells really, really good. I like it. My first time eating a frozen meatball dinner. I think it's delicious. The meatballs are really yummy. I mean, obviously they're not seared on the outside like fancy places do it up, but it's super tender and juicy. The flavor is nice and savory. The gravy is delicious. I mean, I wish it had some lingonberries, but goes pretty nicely with the peas. This is something I would definitely stock in my fridge. I think it's phenomenal. Really good meatballs. Meatballs good, gravy's good, the mashed potatoes good. I even like the peas that's in here. I'm a fan of this. Next, let's try this. This is called a warm pot, and I think it's pasta in here. And came with some cheese on top. So inside this, there's penne pasta, a ton of cheese, what looks like some lentils, and they give you a couple pouches of crispy crumbs to scatter on top. Smells good. I gotta say, this is not bad. The pasta is actually pretty al dente, coming from the microwave. I mean, I wish there's some meat in here, but the lentils are actually pretty darn good. The crumb they give you is nice and crispy. I mean, the sauce is delicious, pretty spicy. This is delicious. Microwave pasta from 7-Eleven. I didn't expect much from this. Pretty darn good, and I can't stop eating it. It's actually really spicy. Pleasantly surprised. So inside the box, it smells really good. It smells the jasmine rice already. The upper layer is the red curry, and below that is the jasmine rice. Smells really, really good. Looks like there's some bamboo shoots, pineapple, chicken, corn. This is not bad. Pretty darn good. Frozen box of red curry. The curry is delicious. The jasmine rice is so fragrant and yummy. Tons of vegetables in here. It's spicy, a little sweet from the pineapples. The chicken is really tender. This is delicious. The curry actually tastes pretty legit. Yeah, everything in here is good. The curry's good, the chicken's good, the veg is good, the rice is good. I got one more, another Swedish meatball. I think I'm gonna save this for breakfast tomorrow. Pretty full after these 3 dishes, but so far, loving the local 7-Eleven food. I'm gonna finish this, and I saw a bunch of sandwiches that I wanted to try at 7-Elevens, and when I was there, a lot of them were sold out. So I'm gonna head back in the morning and see what I can find. See you then. This 7-Eleven definitely not as pretty as the one yesterday, but it's pretty well stocked with stuff that I wanted to get. There's a bunch more of these warm pots. There's salads. They have, oh, these are wraps, not sandwiches, they're wraps. And no matter the size of the 7-Eleven, they all have a candy wall. These are all freshly baked. Oh my, I never heard a croissant cookie. That is crazy. Wow, I'm really excited for this croissant cookie. The person working on the 7-Eleven said they're the greatest thing ever. All right, breakfast is served. Couple of things I gotta try right away because they're piping hot right now. Wow, I guess only one thing. The calzone. There is definitely a lot of pizza options at the 7-Elevens here in Sweden. First time I've ever seen a calzone. This looks like a pretty good calzone. Piping hot. The crust feels nice and toasty. Oh, oh. Oh, that is a cheesy, cheesy calzone. They have 2 different kinds, vegetarian and ham and cheese. It's so freaking awesome. I love the calzones from 7-Eleven in Sweden. I love how they pretty much just stuffed cheese heaven into this calzone. It is absolutely loaded with piping hot, stretchy mozzarella cheese. The crust is delicious. This thing tastes like it came out of a pizzeria. The crust is phenomenal. Toasty on the outside, light and airy, like really light and airy. The sauce is slightly sweet, nice and mild. I love the sauce. And I haven't even got to the ham yet. Look, slices of ham inside. It's so much better than the pizza I got yesterday. Oh, wow. Seriously, this tastes like a calzone that came from a restaurant. Cheese, sauce, meat, crust, everything. Amazing. Next up, this is a chicken curry baguette. So it looks like chicken curry salad sitting on some lettuce. The baguette looks really nice. It's so good. At least the curry chicken. It's delicious. The baguette, I wish they added more curry chicken in here. The chicken is absolutely incredible. Oh my God. Really rich and creamy. Slightly sweet, it's spicy, it's so aromatic. The chicken is tender. They added some other stuff in here. I think bell peppers that adds a nice crunch. The flavor is phenomenal. It's so vibrant and bright. The baguette is a little stale. If I got this on freshly made baguette, yeah, that's pretty stale. I could eat this every single day. That's how good that curry chicken is. Next thing I want to try, a mango maniac chicken. I think this is a burrito or a wrap. Yeah, it's a wrap. It's not bad. I like how tender the chicken is. It's called a Mango Maniac chicken. I know there's mangoes in here, but the flavors of the mangoes do come off a little subtle. There's a tiny amount of heat, a lot of crunch from the fresh veg. You got purple cabbage, you got lettuce. The dressing is nice and rich. It tastes very healthy. I mean, it's okay. It's not bad. Definitely not my favorite thing from 7-Eleven. Man, I don't know. I feel like eating that calzone first really set the bar way too high. I mean, imagine eating a piping hot, crusty calzone, just stuffed with a river of cheese, and then eating a cold chicken wrap. It's a good wrap. It's just the calzone messes with the curve too much. Next up, another wrap. I feel like 7-Eleven in Sweden, there's a lot of healthy options. Besides the wraps, I saw a lot of salad bowls, a lot of yogurt. Ooh, this looks healthy. I think this is a veggie wrap. All right, the only thing I really understood about this wrap and what's really interesting about Swedish is that you could kind of read the words, like some of them. Like this says marinated glass noodle and Japanese sesame dressing. So I thought I like Japanese sesame dressing. So here we are. Oh, that was an experience. I think that's the longest I've ever chewed a bite of food. I haven't even got to the Japanese dressing. Only thing that's in here, carrots, purple cabbage. Like, I want to taste the dressing with everything, but I'm also afraid. Oh, it gets better. Thank goodness. I took a bite at the end where I only got the wrap and the vegetables, and that was not fun to say the least. That was probably the healthiest bite I ever took in my life. I mean, it's a veggie wrap with veggies, with no dressing or anything. When you get to the middle of the wrap, you get the glass noodles, you get the sesame dressing. And there's tuna inside. Yeah, this was super misleading on the first bite. This is one of those wraps where you gotta stay committed. Otherwise, you would never know the glory that is the middle of this wrap, which is quite tasty. And sorry, I didn't mean tuna, I meant to say chicken. So it's a chicken wrap with Japanese sesame dressing with glass noodles and veg. Once you do get to the much better part of the wrap, it's delicious. Love the sesame dressing. The vegetables are nice and bright. Glass noodles a good touch, adds a little chewy texture to it. Sesame dressing is rich and creamy. I think even a little bit of heat to this as well. Not bad. I thought the whole thing was just gonna be vegetables in this wrap. It turns out to be pretty good. Oh, you know what? Still have a Swedish meatball. This definitely doesn't look as good as the Swedish meatball dish from yesterday. So these meatballs are buried in the mashed potatoes and gravy. Much tougher to cut than the other microwave meatballs. There you go. That was delicious. I think the one from yesterday was much more refined. I think the meatballs were better. These meatballs are tender and they are a lot bouncier than the one from yesterday. The meaty flavor from the one I had yesterday shined through much better than this. Yeah, the meat flavor in these meatballs are definitely not as strong as the other ones. Also, the mashed potato here is more coarse. Really like the gravy though. You do taste a lot of white pepper in this. Which is very nice. I mean, it's delicious. If I had nothing to compare to this for me would be a really good bowl of microwavable Swedish meatballs. I just think yesterday's version is incredible. I mean, this is still really good. Basically, what I'm trying to say is you're not gonna find a bad Swedish meatball in Sweden. I think that's the case. Okay, I have no idea what this is. I just saw the original since 1989, so it's been like 35, 36 years, so they must be doing something right. Let's try this. This thing kind of looks like a meat pie. Yeah. It's a meat pie filled with some sort of mystery meat. This definitely tastes like some sort of comfort food. The meat tastes like beef and tomato sauce with a bunch of random spices. And it's seasoned kind of like when somebody vaguely remembers that paprika existed. It's saucy, it's salty. It's mysteriously satisfying, and that mystery meat lava coursing through the middle of this thing with every bite kind of scalds your mouth and your dignity a little bit. It tastes like a cross between like Taco Tuesday and IKEA. It's not bad. It's not great. Just like the meat itself, this thing's kind of mysterious. All right, now we're getting to the fun stuff. I saw them bake this brownie thing when I was in the 7-Eleven, so they do bake it on site fresh. Yeah, it's a tray of brownies. This actually looks and smells like a really good brownie. I don't know if I happen to get the leftover version or the fresh one, because I saw this in a case and then I grabbed it from the stands. Okay, this is a fudge brownie. This thing is decadent and thick. Wow. One look, you can tell this thing will clog your arteries a bit. Oh. Oh man, this thing is so good. Oh wow. It's one of the most delicious things to come out of a 7-Eleven. This is such a decadent yet divine fudge brownie with these toasty, chewy bits on top. It's chocolatey, it's rich. It tastes like all the best things in life. It's really, really addictive. Once you start taking a bite, it's incredibly hard to stop. All I want to do is finish what I have here, walk back to 7-Eleven and get another slab of this. It's that good. One of the best things from a 7-Eleven maybe ever. Yeah, this thing is so dangerous. I'm putting it kind of away from me, but who am I kidding? I know I'm gonna finish that in the next 5 minutes. This might be another one of those calzone mistakes where maybe I should have had the croissant cookie before eating that brownie, because as amazing as this looks, that brownie is all I can think about. Okay, so the person at the 7-Eleven told me this is her favorite thing ever. This is a croissant cookie, and there's 3 different flavors. There's original, there's the chocolate, which I got, which I think looks the best. It's awesome. That's really good. I mean, it's no 7-Eleven brownie, but this is a tasty, tasty treat. This thing is flaky. The chocolate in the middle, it's really crispy and airy. And as sweet and as chocolatey as this thing is, this feels like a much healthier dessert than the brownie. It's good, but I just gotta go back to this. This is so ridiculous. Yeah. I think that'll do it for breakfast for me. I think I'll make one more trip back to the 7-Eleven to see if there's anything else I wanted to try. I'm gonna need a little privacy. See you in a bit. Got the last of my 7-Eleven needs. A lot of candy in here. One last dinner, just a couple of things. I really like the chef. So his only other dish at the 7-Eleven is spaghetti bolognese, which I really like. Also, I got a lot of candy. Fun fact, I just learned about Swedish candy, or the candy culture here in Sweden. So apparently eating candy here in Sweden is very much part of the local culture. The whole family will go out and buy candy on Saturdays. And the average person in Sweden eats around, I think they said 15 kilos of candy per year. A lot of candy. I got one savory dish, and then this morning when I got the brownie, it was leftover brownie. That's how it was on sale. I got a fresh one, and I got a cinnamon roll. Apparently, they're really known for cinnamon rolls. Also, a mac and cheese warm pot. So this is the pasta bolognese. This thing smells terrific. Tons of meat sauce, there's cheese. I love this, chef. This is so good. The pasta texture is incredible. This tastes like restaurant quality pasta. Super chewy and al dente. This pasta tastes like it just came out of the pot. The sauce is nice and meaty, flavor really well. It's cheesy, it's tomatoey. This is delicious. I wish I could find this stuff in the US, especially the Swedish meatballs. I'm gonna miss those Swedish meatballs. I think this mac and cheese is gonna be really, really good. I love the toppings they give you. They give you a little bag of little crunchies and a little bag of cheese. Oh. I love these bowls. The pasta texture is 100% on point. This thing is rich, it's extremely cheesy. Also a little bit of heat too. The first time I got these, I was really expecting the pasta to be all gooey and soft. Not the case at all. This is pretty much restaurant quality pasta. The texture is phenomenal. The mac and cheese is nice and gooey, not overly cheesy. Perfect amount. Love the little crispy bits on top. And it's spicy. Spicy mac and cheese. I love this. It is so good. And for dessert, I really wanted to try this. I keep seeing photos of this on the front door of 7-Eleven, these cinnamon rolls. They taste okay, unfortunately. This thing is stale. Yeah, I think they made this a long time ago. It kind of tastes like the cinnamon roll I first tried in Iceland. I feel like if I got this when it just came out, this will be a legit cinnamon roll. I knew something like that could happen with the cinnamon roll because it is pretty late. That's why I got myself another brownie. Yeah, I demolished the other 2 pieces from earlier today. Oh yeah, that's the stuff. This is the greatest thing from the 7-Eleven here in Sweden. I'm gonna need that every single day that I'm here. This might be my favorite brownie in the world. I got my kilo of candy to take home with me. This is my way of taking a bite out of Swedish culture. I love that. A family candy day. I think every country should have something like that. And that's it for another 7-Eleven video. As always, thank you all so much for watching. Until we eat again. See you later.